I have absolutely no idea what this message is, but it has come through time and time and time again. It's actually been more of a memory than a message, but it stops short. So I'm just going to start talking because sometimes they'll flow through me with the answers or more. I was telling somebody something, and we were sitting and talking, and it was like a spiritual awakening, or it was about that anyway, or is something. It was that kind of language. Whatever the case may be, I remember saying something, and in talking to her, she goes, "Gabriel," like that rascal, like she knew who it was or what it was. And as she said that, I saw her. It was like, I don't know what, a version of her higher self, I don't know what, got up and ran with that information, like got up and left to go deal with that information. But she was still sitting there with me. And I remember saying, no, actually, I think it's Michael. And that's where it always stops. It's like something right there. When I was saying that just now, telling you that story, what's interesting is they showed me what I just said to you is how I recalled it. But as I said it, they were showing it was like there was something attached to her. Almost like it wasn't her higher self, almost like an entity was attached to her to get information from me. They got the information. It was misinformation. It was the wrong information. They didn't wait around to get the full information. They took what they heard and ran with it. And off they went. Maybe that's the message, hearing it out loud now. So maybe somebody overheard something you were saying. And even though it was the incorrect conclusion, right? It was like she jumped to the conclusion that it was Gabriel. They heard that and they went running with that information. What they did not hear was the correction that I made was, no, I don't think so. I think it was Michael. And then we went into further information. So that must be why they keep showing me that. So somebody overheard this, but so what's the real message here? You know I don't like to give out these kind of messages. And you all know if you're listening, the reason I don't like to give out these kind of messages is because then your mind could go wild. Your mind could try to think of a million different scenarios and force fit it into your life. Don't do that to yourself, your mind, your body. Like, please do not drive yourself insane trying to make it fit into your life somehow, some way, somewhere. Don't do that to you. Don't do that to you. So I just have to talk it out more so I can hear. So somebody heard and they went running with it. So what is that? So then it's idle gossip, right? So if they're running with it, it's idle gossip, slander. This kind of stuff, I mean, my conclusion is always to not bother with it. Don't feed into it further. Don't even engage with it, and don't it's like people have lied about me. I can't tell you how many times. It's part of human nature. It's part of gossip. It's a part of misunderstanding, mishearing, all types of things. People do all types of crazy things. We all have. But I'm talking about adults. And you can get caught up in the whirlwind of things. And it's like, just do your best not to, And if it's about you, I mean, it's like I don't respond to lies. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't even engage with it. Let them all talk and say whatever the hell they want or make up all types of nonsense. Let them. Like what? So then they're all just gossiping. They're all just going to get. That's the karma. That's what they're putting out. So that's what they're going to get back. They're putting out ill thoughts or speaking ill on others or spreading rumors about others or whatever the case. Then that's what will happen to them. It's just whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. So don't bother with it. So if I still don't know what the message is for you. So if somebody overheard, and a private conversation nonetheless, it was a private conversation. It was a, I don't think it would even be legal to share the information, that kind of, and so they would be breaking all types of laws. You know how I feel about all that too. I mean, because they're kind of bringing that up now, lawsuits and all types of stuff. But so let's just keep it general here. So somebody's gossiping, they're slandering, they're doing illegal things. Like, that's all on them. It's like, don't even dip your toe in that. Just move away from it and refocus on what you want. Here's the thing. Bottom line is, you can't control other people. People are going to run wild, and they do. Let them. Move away from them. You can control you, right? As best you can, right? Attempt to control your focus, your thoughts, your actions, your words, all these things. Continually working on loving yourself and focusing on what it is you do want so that you can get more of that in and clear out that old gunk. And so you have better discernment. It's like we're going to come across these things all the time, but stop inviting everything in, thinking if it's in front of you, you must have called it in. No, have better discernment. People now do interject into your experience. You have to choose for them to be there or not. In other words, you have to choose to give them your focus or not, and keep it moving. And you still want to be open. You got to be open to receiving what you do want, but you have to use your discernment, right? It's like as you up the levels, if you're still on the basic level, yeah, you're just getting whatever you're thinking about, and you got to work through all that. And that's just going to show up immediately in your experience. But as you up level, it gets a little bit more challenging. I think you're all past all that basic stuff. So to me, I feel like you should just ignore this message. Do I really need to put this out? They're saying yes. It's like showing that somebody is dealing with this. I guess you're dealing with this right now. So what's the confusion? People just focus on what you do want. Step away. Step away from the gossip and the nonsense and the bullshit. It's like, what, are you addicted to it? It's like maybe you're addicted to it, or maybe you're steeped in it, or maybe the message is for somebody else. Like, not from my point of view, I don't know. Maybe ask yourself a quality question, right? Like, what do you want for your life? What is going to bring you peace? Is engaging in any of that bullshit going to bring you happiness and joy? If it is, by all means, have at it. If not, move along, right? Like, ask yourself the real questions. What really matters? What you want to be involved with and associated with, and yada, yada, yada. You gotta love you, and you gotta figure out what the hell that means. And you gotta know if you actually do love you or if you're backwards. Sometimes we really are just so clouded that we just can't see up from down. So we didn't understand what we were doing wasn't loving us. So make sure you're clear before you go moving any which way. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.